Okay, welcome back everybody. This is going to be the second, I guess, video test to make sure we have lighting and microphones and everything set up at the new cleaning station at the John1911 range. And we're going to discuss the field strip of a Norinco Model 77B. Let's see here. Yeah, Model 77B. This video is as much for us as it is for you because this is going in a reference collection, and 5 years from now, when this gun gets shot, we're not going to remember how to take it down and clean it. So, and it doesn't appear to be anything really quality on the internet to show you how to do this. I will tell you right off the bat that this gun will frustrate you. It can be a little frustrating. It's a pretty unique gun, and you know, we'll go ahead and get into it. So, all right, so we're clear. Obviously, you got to take the magazine out of the gun. The first peccadillo with the gun that's going to be bizarre is you have to take the grip panel off for a field strip. So obviously the Chinese engineers have a lot of experience dealing with firearms in the field. I'm being facetious. So this took me a little bit to figure out. You have to take the grip panel off. The second thing is this grip panel, when you go to take it off, you're going to get frustrated because you're going to have a hard time clearing the slide stop and the safety. So, and it'll get pinned in with the magazine release, the magazine catch. So you lift it up and you may have to kind of push it, you know, slide it back and forth a little bit. Don't force it, and it should come out. I like to leave my screws in the grip panels because I don't like to, that's the best way for me to keep track of them. So now the safety that you saw on this gun, you have to turn it straight down, 90 degrees straight down. So that is what will enable the slide to come off the frame. So again, take the grip panels off, turn the safety down, and you know, to take it apart. So now, because this is a piston gun, this is actually much like an HKP7, you've got to pull the slide, all the way back and then lift it up. Now I'm going to do this with my hands. You're going to have a hard time probably seeing it because of the angle. So pull it back and then start to lift it up and bring it forward. It's going to catch on you a little bit. Gun comes apart. There's the spring. There is the field strip on the gun. Now, you know, this is plenty good enough to clean the gun. Here you can actually see the, so this is the lever, this is fire, this is safe, that is disassemble. So leave it disassembled. The receiver for the piston is there. Here you can see the piston. We just acquired this gun. We have to clean it ourselves. Obviously the previous owner didn't do a good job cleaning this gun. So this is plenty good, obviously, to clean the gun. To put it back together, there's going to be a couple things you're going to have to watch out for that are going to bite you because it can be a little frustrating. So the first thing is, if you're not familiar with guns, and it seems to be, it's kind of strange, but people who are not very gun savvy end up with these guns, which, considering how rare it is quite strange. So your recoil spring goes over your barrel, which may seem very counterintuitive to some people. So the recoil spring goes over the barrel, and when you're putting the receiver with the recoil spring in, it's got to go under the piston. Don't try to get this in with that. I mean, those of you that are, you know, into firearms, you know, realize that that's common sense, but to people at home, maybe it's not. Also, when you're bringing the slide back, your piston is going to be your catch point. You're going to think it's your slide, it's your piston. That's what's going to piss you off. You'll notice they've relieved the front of the dust cover to clear the piston over the dust cover. Then the dust cover is going to, the piston is going to come in, and you're going to have to get into this cylinder. So you see the width of this cylinder here, and you're going to think that, oh, great, you shake the gun, you get the piston in, and it's going to go in. No, there's a shoulder inside of that cylinder that the piston's also going to catch on. So that's where a source of some of your frustration is going to be. So let's go ahead, put the spring over the barrel, put the spring behind the piston. Now you see where that relief and that dust cover is coming in quite handy so you don't mar your gun. Now let's see if I can get lucky, because let me move my hands here. So I'm going to demonstrate to you what we're trying to do. So that piston that you can see right here has to go into that cylinder, and you're going to have to probably turn the gun around and shake the gun to get the piston to line up, because it's not going to want to necessarily go into that. There, oh, almost, and we got it. So now I have it. I have the piston in part of the cylinder, but it's not actually. It's stuck on the shoulder. So I jiggled it some more, got it to go into fully seat into the cylinder. Bring the slide all the way back, drop it down, ease it, put your safety back up, and slide this in gently. Put your grip panels back on. Be mindful, these something about these screws and threads, I've noticed that they, at least this one over here, this lower one in this particular example, seems to be prone to cross-threading. So if you feel like you're getting a bunch of resistance early with your threads, stop, back out, and start the threading over again. So that is how you field strip and then reassemble a Norinco Model 77B pistol. If you want to see any more stories or pictures or links to guns like this, please go to the website at John1911.com. That's JOHN1911.com. Remember, it's all about shooting guns and having fun. Everybody, have a good day.